Hello, my beautiful love goods. So in today's build, I kind of want to play around with the tool mod just a little bit. I have been watching a lot of, not a lot, I just watched a few today, but I've been watching some really interesting apartment tours where they have these really tiny apartments, and I thought, why don't we give that a try here in The Sims? That would be kind of fun to give it a little bit of a go. I'm currently in 910 Medina Studios, so I thought we could play around with that today. So let me just see. So if you don't know what the tool mod is, it's a really amazing mod created by the user Twisted Mexi. I will leave a link down below as always. And this mod actually allows you to take objects off the lot, which is, the acronym TOOL. It's pretty amazing. I will kind of give you not really a tutorial necessarily, just something that's kind of like a rundown. I'm going to, find the door I'm looking for, because what I'm doing currently is I'm going to look for a new door for these apartments. Since, this is obviously one apartment, there's just one door. I want to make it so that there is two doors, but see, I can't place one. So we're going to have this, use this mod as a bit of a workaround so I can place them. I just have to figure out which door I want. So I pretty much decided to use this door. I think we're gonna go with a white, maybe. Do we want a white door? Do we want like a fun door? Do we want just like a dark brown one? I think I want to go with a more of a modern but with brown tones vibe with this build. So I placed the doors on some walls just so that I have like the exact location of them. And then I jump back into live mode, however you want to say it. I go over to this door here. And then I click it. Anyways, I unfortunately didn't have the mod installed, but here we are. But anyways, we shift click the door here and we go to this little tab here called Tool. And then we hit toggle active object and it turns green, and you just click anywhere. Left click anywhere and it moves that door. We do the same thing, but we hit toggle active object again, and then we have successfully removed the front door. Now, obviously this isn't going to break the game or anything, but you won't really be able to download it this way. It's very confusing. So once we get rid of that, what we can do is we go over to one of our doors here and we just hit the tool and we can click move. Now you can see there's a grid here, and it basically is giving you a grid of where to move this on the x-axis. So I'm gonna say we go +1 x and then none on the y. Okay, see, I don't really know direction very well, so we messed that up. So we just go to tool again, I think. We go to tool options and hit undo. So we know to go on the Y. So we hit move again, we hit 0, 1. That's 1 on the Y and 0 on the X. And boom, we have the door placed, and look at that. It blends in pretty seamlessly. Like, that looks like it is meant to be there. So we do the same thing, hit move, 0, and then 1, and boom, there we are. Look at that. Isn't that fantastic? And now we have 2 apartments. Now, obviously this is only for imagination's sake, because, we can easily do, this where we grab another mailbox, we place it out here on the wall, we do the same thing. That's all in good fun. We can do that. Like, that's not something we can make up, but it's still not going to fully function the same way, but we can at least make it look like it, right? So that's the point of building, to me at least, is just having the concept. So there we go. We've got a second mailbox added. It works. It looks good. Now, obviously, I don't really feel like keeping these windows this way, because look at the placement of them. That's just tragic. I don't like this one here, and I don't like this one here. So what I'm going to do is, I think that since this is just a really long hallway, I'm going to put just some windows in the middle here. So let's quickly go to here. We can do the same thing, toggle active object. Now, the thing is, if you try to just place windows and doors like this just by clicking. You can see it kind of works, but it kind of doesn't. It gets a little bit glitchy. It doesn't really want to place exact. Like, you could probably figure it out, but it's very fiddly and, you know, kind of honestly, just for me personally, I like I like everything to line up and be perfect because I'm a perfectionist, and I just like things to be done, you know, exact, you know. So let's find the windows. I usually just go for base game stuff when I do these. I don't know. I think it's just, I feel safer doing base game. So, but we can use any windows whatsoever. Let's go with the city living one since it's, you know, we're building an apartment. So we'll use this one, and then what we'll go back out of live mode. Now, since we know that this direction here is positive on the Y, that means this direction is negative on the Y. So we go to tool, we go to move, we click 0, comma, and then we'll do -1, and boom, that places it. We go back into build mode, we delete this wall. And look at that, we have a window. And you know what, look at that, it adds light, it adds space, and yeah, we can do the same thing over on these other apartments as well. It's pretty cool. We can actually make it match, sort of. So what we can do is just, well, actually really quickly, it's hard because with this mod, you have to like jump in and out of build mode and live mode. It can get quite annoying, but it's very worth it, I think, in the end. So just bear with me for that. And then I guess we can try just going with a base game window since, you know, because since this is only 3 wide and this is only 2 wide here. And then I like to like plan out with walls like where the windows are going to go. So we're just going to do like windows like that maybe. Maybe we'll actually just put a single like window right here or something. Yeah, sure. So what we'll do is we can actually just do the same thing again with this window. And then we just place this window here. And it usually will keep the elevation where you've had it. But if it does, you can actually adjust that as well with the tool mod. So it's pretty user friendly, I would say, for the most part. You know, it obviously is going to take practice and like actually using it yourself. But so yeah, we know that this way is like going this direction is positive on the X. So we just, you know, go to move and then just hit 1, 0. And then boom. See, it didn't keep the elevation, so I'll show you how to fix that. Don't worry. But we'll just get this out of the way first. 1, 0. And then this is negative Y, so it's -1 on the Y. See, that kept it for some reason. So what we'll do is shift click, go back to tool, click elevate, and then we'll just type in 1. And that brings it up just right. It's not exact, of course. Oops. Not the right thing to do. I was getting ahead of myself there. We go back to tool, hit elevate, and then click 1 once again. And then boom, we got windows placed for days. Now the thing is, of course, that makes this a little unfair because they've only got 1 window and they got 3. But you know what? Maybe they pay like a little bit more rent. Maybe not, actually. Maybe it's just the luck of the draw. But there is how you add windows and doors into an apartment. It's pretty handy, pretty cool. You can pretty much do this with any apartment in San Myshuno. There are a few exceptions. I do believe there are like the Zenview apartments. There are certain ones that the alignment of the grid is not it's not going to work with the tool mod in the way that I use it. You can still definitely use the tool mod and everything. It's just the placement of things are going to be a little bit off. So you'll have to like finagle with it a bit. But yeah, this is the little tutorial. This isn't a tutorial. This is a build. I don't know. But yeah, if you would like to, continue watching, please do. I'm gonna probably make this into a little series, I guess. Just some tiny apartments and just show you my process in real time. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please do let me know in the comments down below what you think. What kind of apartments would you make with these? Because I've been watching a lot of these studio apartments and they have like these little, like we can put like a little bathroom here maybe, and then like, maybe not there. We can probably do like a small bathroom somewhere, like a little space here, and then you know, we can like, yeah, it's gonna take some experimenting, let's be honest. It's gonna take some time to figure out this placement. We might have to move the doors over a bit just to allow some more space, but yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Please let me know in the comments down below what you think, and yeah, that is pretty much it. Thank you all so very much for watching. Stay weird and beware of the nargles.